soundtrack.
What is up? Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier, and today in the studio we have actor Izacc Ballesteros, who is also a member of Shutter Films as well. Correct?
Yes, correct. Thank you for having me here, Kier.
Good to have you on the show, man. No, absolutely, it's good to have you. So let's just get started. How did you get into acting?
Well, starting out from a young age, I was always watching a lot of Asian films, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan. And thinking it was so cool, especially like hearing different accents from all over the world, and even my own mother would make different accents. So, it inspired me to kind of just be able to put on mask at whenever time I wanted or needed.
So you a big action star fan then, or?
Yeah, a lot of action, comedy, really heavy horror fan as well.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah.
And then how did you get into Shutter Films? How did you link up with Troy and the individuals that?
Well, funny enough, I had actually met Troy through college. I was going for language studies because I was a martial artist, and I was actually assisting in teaching. And we had this Korean boy who came up, only spoke Korean, so I decided I wanted to make it easier for him by learning some Korean, and that's how I met Troy.
Okay.
Later on, he texted me a few years later, "Hey, I got this acting group going on. Would you like to be a part of it?" And I, of course, said yes.
Very cool. You said you're a martial artist. What
Yes.
What discipline do you study?
I did Korean-style martial arts called Kuksul Won. I was the rank of first-degree black belt by the time I was 12 years old.
Okay.
Funny enough, as a 9-year-old, I was already helping teaching these adults who are 40, 50 years old, just how to throw people.
Very cool. And you learned that here? That was taught here in Sacramento?
In Sacramento,
Okay,
yes.
Perfect. And are you from Sacramento originally
Yes,
then?
Sacramento, born and raised. I've seen all the streets change. I'd pass by a whole area and be like, "Oh, I remember when this restaurant was here. Now it's actually across the street from it."
Right. So you've seen a lot of changes in the community. Yeah. Just in terms of, I know that you had auditioned for a pretty big gig in the past, and did you want to kind of talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I had auditioned for Adrian Armante's CGTV program, where they'd get a bunch of Disney actors, and they'll kind of give you tips and tricks in the acting trade, and like how to present yourself, how to address auditions. Mm-hmm. And so for it, a lot of people auditioned for it. We had to actually read a commercial script and do it with not commercial acting, but TV acting. So you give the emotion with a generic script. And he liked my performance. He kinned it to something kind of like the Joker, which I actually took as a great compliment.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Heath Ledger was amazing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Amazing actor, amazing film for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And then from there, is that kind of where you first kind of got your start in acting then, or?
Yeah, so I actually got my start in acting in high school when I was part of a broadcast journalism class.
Okay.
I would write scripts for school events, even do acting, stunt coordination, editing, all the works. But that's actually where I started getting my acting foot.
Got it. Perfect. And then, so I guess, so obviously we talked about some of the films that you worked on. What are some of the genres that you foresee, or the genres that you prefer to work in, or? I
definitely do like a lot of action films and comedy. Those are the kind of stuff I see myself doing, mainly because like I do have a little bit of experience in martial arts,
right.
And coordination has always been fun to me. Like for example, when I was in the broadcast journalism, I would have a scene where someone would do a low kick, I'd dive over it, roll, and have a whole action scene.
Very cool. Have you ever thought of doing like stunt coordination, or just more?
Well, I've done stunt coordination for a few of the like Shutter film scenes, but personally, it feels better to kind of do it myself.
Right.
One of my big inspirations is like Jackie Chan.
Like a Jackie Chan,
yeah.
or even Tom Cruise, if you want to.
Yeah.
He does his own stunts too.
Yeah.
Not a martial
artist. I
artist.
don't see myself hanging off the side of a plane.
Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah. Different kind of your own
Yeah.
stunts for sure. But yeah, no, absolutely. No, I think that's awesome. If you can be in a film and do the martial arts and then also be able to do your own stunts, I think that makes it a little bit easier, and you save production costs as well.
Oh yeah. It also definitely helps you kind of feel that roll out.
For sure. Absolutely. So I guess kind of what are some of your biggest goals in acting? What are you looking to do with it?
Well, I'm trying to kind of get the word out about myself because I want to kind of be like the first multi-language actor, like, so I can have like different roles. So like right now I'm semi-conversational in Spanish and Japanese.
Okay.
But I pick up little phrases here and there from other languages.
Okay. And you have a kind of a very background as well. What's your back? Are you part Hispanic and part?
So I'm actually Native American, Mexican, and Filipino.
Okay.
And I grew up mainly with my Mexican side of the family, but through education systems, it kind of whitewashed the language out of me. But I'm slowly returning.
Got it. But you still speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. I understand more than I can speak, but
right.
Definitely doesn't. Definitely helps with
something
connecting
you
with
brush
family.
Up on. So I mean, I guess what do you what are some of your goals in the future? Do you plan on making it big here in Sacramento? Are you looking to kind of branch out to the Bay?
I definitely want to
expand,
expand, but definitely being like a Sacramento actor or like an actor from Sacramento. Both sound really great, especially since not much representation in Sacramento. Even though we are the capital. No.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, that's kind of why we started this show is to build up the Sacramento community. So we're looking to kind of.
I mean, we've got nice tour places. No.
Yeah. We have the capital.
Oh yeah, we have the capital. No.
And raging waters. No.
Old Sacramento is a classic.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, yeah. I mean, before we let you go, I mean, just where can people find you? Where can we get you?
So I'm on Instagram and Twitter under Just Casual VO for voiceovers because I do want to branch out from acting and also voice acting.
Very cool. Okay, and then Instagram, Facebook.
So Instagram is Just Casual VO, but just underscore Casual VO, and then Twitter is Just Casual VO. While my email is Just Casual Voiceovers, and Facebook is under my name, Izacc Ballesteros.
Very cool. Well, I look forward to having you back on the show again. And we were actually in a project together a few weeks ago or a month ago or so.
Quite fun.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get to work again sometime in the future.
Always glad to work with you here.
Absolutely, man. Thanks again for showing up for us.
Of course. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. Well, once again, thank you for watching SacTown Movie Buffs Television. We'll be back again soon with another show.